Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, has assured of timely completion of ongoing infrastructure projects in the territory. The minister dropped this hint during the inspection tour of some of the projects. The visit reveals that work on the left-hand side carriageway along the Apo Mechanic Village is receiving priority attention. So also is the ongoing 15-kilometer road construction to Wasa Junction, where the rock blasting and other earthworks have reached advanced stage of completion. The FCT Acting Executive Secretary, Richard Yunana Dauda, gives an overview of the projects.
The old road is the right-hand service carriageway. This new one is the left-hand service carriageway. Then in between there are two main carriageways.
Okay,
so total 10-lane expressway. So the way it is coming from Zuba, right through the villa coming, that is how it will come up to where the main carriageway is.
We are with us at Apo, the OSEX2, which is being carried out by CGC. They have settled it again that, by the grace of God, they will hand over that OSEX2 by May. I believe them. This is not the first time they have made promise. They have made promise and they have fulfilled the promise they have made. So I'm not reason to doubt them. And also looking at the quality of work is somewhere they were trying to have access to the stones. Then we went to the Court of Appeal Division of Abuja, and the contractor has reinstated that by September 2025, by the grace of God, they will still hand over.
FCT Minister Wike also inspected the ongoing construction of the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal building to ascertain the level of work. Thereafter, the minister inspected the completed emergency road construction in the Saburi community in Amak. He says he is focused and committed to discharging his official responsibilities despite distractions. He, however, restated his administration's stance on the revocation of land titles of those who fail to pay their CFO bills.
Here we are in Saburi. You recollect that the contractors promised that by December they will hand over these projects. To the glory of God, we round hand. You've seen that the project has been completed. So the one in Abaji, which is also done by Krebok, and then the other two done by Cetraco and Gilmore. From the report I have, is remaining only one. That's almost 95%. The other ones have been completed. So we believe by the grace of God, after the altitude, that we'll be able to commission this project to come this January. These things were done before we came on board. And what the land department and the agents did was to generate from the system. First of all, if you have paid, it means that you would have collected your CFO. RO4 is like an allocation of land where you go and pay for your CFO. So when you don't have the CFO, it means that you have not paid. So I don't want to join the issues with the speaker or whatever, but the point is that if there are people who have paid, like some people say they have paid, and they have attached the receipt to show that they have paid, in such cases, yes, there will be a remedy. As to whether there will be another grace, I don't think we will do that. You know, like I've always said, Nigerians don't like to comply. This allocation was done more than 10 years ago. It was not as if it was done during our own time. And you know, Abuja does not have anything other than property to tax for us to have development. So we have been able to do justice by making sure that people are going to abide and comply. Our interest is not to have the lands back. Our interest is for them to pay so we can use the fund for the development of the FCT. Now we are talking about roads. How will you get the roads done without people complying and paying? So we will not. I don't think we want to give another day of grace. After it expires, we will reallocate all those lands to other people who are interested. Nothing distracts me. I'm very focused, and even if people are complaining, it's part of governance. You don't expect that you will superintend over the affairs of people and then you satisfy everybody. People must complain, but I can tell you such complaints cannot distract us. We're very focused. And since it is part of our job, we continue to do what we forget about. People say demolition. Demolition must go ahead. We want demolish shanties, we want to demolish illegal buildings. It doesn't matter what anybody will say. At the end of the day, they will still come back to say, oh, you did a good job. So don't bother about what people say. What's important to you? Are you right? Be focused. At the end of the day, you achieve the result for a greater number of people, not for a few individuals.
Also in the week under review, and in bid to ascertain the progress of work, the FCT Minister, Wike, has inspected the ongoing construction of the judges' quarters and access roads to the housing estate.
We believe that the promised, by the grace of God, by May, they would have handed over these projects. You can see the level of development within this axis. Of course, you know the value of land and the property, what it will be. And that is the essence of the hope agenda. I mean, those who are living here never believe that they can see this level of development. For me, I'm very, very much impressed. I'm impressed with the company. And I want to thank Mr. President for the opportunity given for us to contribute as far as government is concerned to give Nigeria back that hope which had been lost. The compensation department, I'm not a valuer. It's only when they have done their work and then submitted for me that I look at the value and then we'll look at the number of houses that have been affected. But for now, I cannot say there are 20 houses, there are 30 houses. But what I'm trying to say is the compensation in terms of building road. Houses are affected, you pay part of it. Or if the entire house is going down, you pay the full compensation. But not why you are saying that you want to settle the entire community, because the road is not passing through the entire community. It's a section of the community. So we'll do everything, and I want to plead with the community that they are going to build the ones that will benefit from this road directly. You can imagine how it was, and see how it is now. And then by the time it is finished, we street lights everywhere. I mean, it is to their own benefit. So I appeal that everybody should give support so that we can achieve this very important project. You should have said, I can't set an example for myself and mark and grade myself. So it is for the public to really assess. I will have a presidential monitoring team for the deliverables. They should be able to see that whether we have done what we're supposed to do and to what extent have we done. But if we say generally, am I satisfied with what the government has done? And as it relates to FCT, yes, I would say I'm very much satisfied.
Projects inspected were the ongoing construction of an interchange that connects Gishiri community to the N16, popularly known as the Shehu Shagari Way, and the ongoing construction of the residential buildings for the judges, as well as the access roads to the housing estate. The minister expresses satisfaction with the level of work and commends the contractor handling the project. The ongoing projects are expected to be completed and inaugurated during the second anniversary of President Tinubu's tenure.
We now bring you a review of FCTA activities for the past week.